Hey everybody, I came across something at my local gaming store and I figured it might just work out for another wound marker for the new 8th edition of 40K. And here's what I found. That's right. It's just a little cheesy HeroClix guy. Um, but these bases are shouldn't be too hard to modify into a wound counter. So these things just pop apart here. Except when you click it back on. So anyway. It's supposed to pop apart. There it goes. Okay, it just pops apart like that. So now you've got a nice paper disc in there. It's actually glued down, so it takes a little bit of effort to get this out of here. Or you can just leave it there and just put a piece of paper over it. Of course, cut off the character guy. Don't need that. Grab a sharp knife here. Just like that. Just trim off the glue, and these pegs here don't really care. Something like that. You can sand it down some more if you really want to. Throw that thing out, don't care. And then you can go online and, or if you have a better graphics program than I am, you can do them yourself, or just go online and find some circles. And we have various ones from 2 all the way to 12. 12 is pretty much the limit you're going to see on this. Anything more than that is going to be 16, I would say, is the limit. Maybe 12 to 16. 12 fits in the window perfectly. But if you want, let's cut it here. That's the wrong way. A little too big. Probably gonna have to trim that down. It's a little bit too big. Yep, I'm gonna have to trim that down. Oh well. I have to use the scissors anyway, it turns out. Now, if you're better at graphics programs than I, it wouldn't be too hard to get the numbers to go in there on the computer, but of course the MS Paint doesn't allow you to rotate text objects, so there was no point in trying to do it on that. And I tried to figure out how to use GIMP for it, and I just don't feel like spending the time to invest in learning a graphics program. So you want to make sure a pretty good fit here, and then of course we have the middle to cut out. Nice thing is the middle is not round, so if you do a good job of trimming it to the right size, the piece of paper won't actually spin, so you won't have to glue it down. So the tighter the fit you can get on that, the better. That's a lot more trimming. But of course you can always glue it down if you want to, but I figured if it's not glued down, that gives you more opportunities to You can, that way you don't have to worry about having one counter for one particular set of wounds. You can actually change out the discs on the inside. And have one dial for various vehicles. You know, something like that. Yeah, it was probably too big of a cut, so that would probably be good. But anyway, you just snap these things back on after you write in the numbers. There we go. And then you can sand down the top and paint it. All kinds of fun things. So this was 12, and 12 seems perfect. As you can see, the divisions are just about the same size as the window. So 16 would be a little harder to do. Now you could probably make these yourselves out of discs or something, but for the amount of time, I think this is a great solution, especially for the price of what you can get these things for. I was checking on eBay for lots, and you can get lots of commons of these for I think 60 cents each shipped. And for that price, I just don't think it's worth the time to fabricate your own. And they're just so easy to do. And of course, once you do them, there's lots of things you can do with this. You could actually, let's say, underneath the back of a vehicle, you could actually have this sticking out like the back of a Rhino or battle wagon or something. So you just have the numbers sticking out the back, so you can just reach down and click it to the appropriate number of wounds. I measured this. These are actually 37 millimeters in diameter. So you could actually use these as the actual model's base. Just leave the window open. You can put some basing on the top and actually put the model directly on here without having to do anything else. Or you can just sit on the base. I think putting it on like a flyer base would be a better solution than dice that can get knocked around. This thing sits there, it's less likely to get knocked around. And when it does, since it does click into place, there's less chance of it being bumped to the wrong number. You can glue it down to the base and just put the basing around it, or even on top of it. You just reach down with the notches and just, yeah, go around to the wings. So here's one I did last night, kind of a proof of concept. So I just kind of wrote the numbers in. Again, I didn't really feel like trying to figure out how to get the numbers rotated in. Yep. Sanding down the top, just painted it flat black, and we are good to go. So I need to find a 16 wheel for the battle wagon, but this is 12 for the Dacajet. Works really, really well. Very happy with it. Again, for 60 cents or so, you've got these nice clicky wound markers that you can do a whole bunch of things with, not just put them on a base. Instead, you can integrate them into the base. You can use them as the base for the model itself, or underneath a vehicle, sticking out. All kinds of fun things you can do with these to get them to for wound markers. I think they're just going to work better than just having dice, because dice can get, especially 20-sided dice, are very easy to bump when you're moving them around, or the table gets shaken or something. They're going to roll to a different number, so you'll never know. It's always possible to lose what you're at. But I think I'm just going to get me some more of these guys. So that's just a real quick video. Let me know what you think. Old HeroClix bases might just work very well for 40K edition. Thanks for watching.